All right, getting ready to get started here. Let's do a cheer up at the beginning. All right. We are facing off with Duluth again for the second time, with Duluth Icebreakers, second time over the weekend. They played them again previously on Friday evening. And we had a game against Bemidji in Bemidji last night that ended in a 1-1 tie after a 5-minute overtime. This looks to be our last regular season game before the district tournament next week. Abby's setting things up how she wants for the original face-off. She's got Mayla to her right and Maddie to her left. We got Bevan and Ruby back on defense. Oh, tell them where to go. And back, Ruby kicks it forward. And then loses the footing, comes right up on the boards and towards us. Puck's right here in front. Gets sent down towards the blue line. Maddie brings it in. Gets through some traffic. Throws a shot up. Goes wide right. Into the corner. Ruby tries to keep it in, but it cuts back out here to center ice, and Bevan sends it across. Maddie just clears the zone before the puck goes in, and Abby throws it back behind the net. And back around the boards to the far side. Backs it up to Maddie. Maddie drives towards the net. Trying to pass it up front. Comes back to Abby. Throws it in. So, goal.
It's not too bad, but it still did plug in.
Was it
I just want to be warm.
41 seconds into the game for Abby Knutson with an assist from goal for Abby. And Maddie threw it up to her, and Bevan got it to her. So I think it was 5 and 12 were the assists on that one. Sayla's got this face off. Spuds up 1-0. Comes around the near side. Quickly brings it up, tries to kick it up into their zone. Comes out front for Hammer. She drives across and get it towards the net. Goalie is tracking it pretty well. Comes back to Bevan. Bevan comes up with a long shot. Hits a goal in the shoulder. Goes off into the far corner. It's under the ref's feet. Once he gets it out front, Lucy tries to throw it in. And goalie covered it up. Didn't make it through. All right, face-off's going to be in the far corner. Duluth zone. Puck's only been down in their zone all so far. It's only been a minute 15, so it doesn't mean anything. But he's back out to Bevan. She throws one in. Goalie deflects it away. And then they blew a whistle. I'm not sure why he blew a whistle on that one. Face-off's going to be in the near side. Sayla's got the face-off. She throws it back, but she throws it behind the two defenders, so Berkeley's chasing it down into the Spud zone. Tries to swing it up off the boards and out. Goes down back into the Duluth zone. Duluth takes it back behind the net. Sayla's chasing after her, kicks it up. It comes across the blue line. Back down here. Ruby grabs it in the Spud zone. Tries to throw it up, but one of the blue players intercepts it. She drives to her right looking for a shot. Misses wide left. Back up. Melissa grabs it on the Spuds blue line. She holds up, trying to cut to her right. Ends up running into Maddie. It's thrown back to Bevan. Bevan sends it over to Ruby. Ruby drives it on the right side. Oh, loses it right around the blue line and starts coming back. Bevan sends it across to Alyssa on the left side. She loses it as she's trying to go in. Duluth starts to drive it back the other way. Throws it down behind the net. A dump and chase. Bevan tries to get it out, but doesn't quite make it. Comes around far side. And Duluth sends it down deep, goes into the corner. And it starts to send it out, goes around the boards. Comes out to Sayla. Sayla grabs it, throws it back over. Goes it right behind Berkeley, but she still gets it into their zone. She comes around middle. She's driving it in. Throws it left up to the side. Looks like it hit the side of the net or a leg. Goes back into the far corner. Puck rolls out in front of Abby. Gets it, throws it down towards the net. And the goalie covers it up. All right, 11:54 remaining in period one. Spuds up 1-0. Face up in the far corner. Abby had the face up, goes back to Ellie. Ellie throws a shot in. Gets up there, Lucy's, I'm sorry, Marley's trying to throw it in. The goalie covered it up though. So face up's going to move to the near side. Abby's got the face up. Got Marley to her right and Binley to her left. So it comes back to Ruby. Nope, Ellie, I'm sorry. Ellie Lundbohm. That kicks it down into the corner. Ruth grabs it there, swings around far side. Abby grabs it in the far corner, sends it back towards the net. Scoots through. Ellie's trying to fight along the board. She goes down. Abby and Ellie come in to help. Abby throws it on net, and the goalie just covers it up. We got a whistle, stop, and play. It is so quiet in here this morning. Nobody's got much energy in the stands. Music didn't get turned on. That face-up kicks out here to center ice. And back and forth. So it is down in their zone, right along the boards. Comes out center. They get it out. Ellie grabs it on the far side. She goes to the left, grabs it in. Goes up along the boards in front of their bench, down into the corner. Goes around behind the net, looking for somebody to pass to out front. She throws it up to Berkeley in a point. Berkeley sends it across to Abby. Abby sends it back. Comes off the board. Berkeley drives in. Throws a shot. Oh, goes behind the net. To the far corner. Some fancy passing they had going on there. Just couldn't get it right on net. Duluth picks that one up as it's coming across the middle, and she's driving it up. And one of their players got across the blue line. They had a number 3 who had the puck, and they got an offsides. The face-off's going to be right here to our left. Got a line change. So Sayla's got this line. She's got Mela to her left, Maddie to her right. Got Bevan and Ruby in on D. Bevan gets that one, gets it out of the zone to Maddie. Maddie's there at the red line, tries to kick it down. Sayla's chasing it in. They threw it back. Maddie kicked it down behind the net, gets it there, trying to swing around, centers it up, but no one's there for it. It ends up coming out of the zone. And then comes around this side, dumps it back in after. Well, we had offsides in the Spuds on that one. I'd say that his face-off. She kicks it over the far side. Bevan jumps in on it. In the far corner, stops. Wheels around, throws a shot, gets deflected into the corner. Comes up to Ruby. She tries to pass it back up to Mela. Comes back out of the zone, though. Bevan grabs it, backs up with it. Backhands it over towards the benches. Luke's able to kick it down into the Spud zone. Goes back behind the net. Ruby sends it back the other way. We don't have anybody over there, though. He centers it up, but Maddie grabs it there. Can't get out. She collides with one of their players. A shot. Ooh. Somebody went with a high stick there. But it comes out. And Alyssa drives in on the left side. Trying to do a toe drag, getting back up. Cuts across the middle. Throws a shot up. Hit the goalie right center. Good skating on her part, though. So with that whistle, we're going to face off on the near side of the Duluth zone. 9:10 left in period one. Spud still up 1-0. This one scoots back past Ellie out of the zone. Ellie goes down to the knee there when scrambled for it. Abby comes up with it. She cuts to the right along the red line. Tries to drive in, loses it just as she crosses the line. She dumps it back out. Ellie threw it back in for an offsides, but this ring, they're not going to have a chance to take off with it. So Abby's got a face-off just in front of the Duluth bench, outside of their blue line. She cuts it over, goes into the zone. Berkeley comes into it far right, throws a shot up, goes off the goalie and in. That makes it 2-0. Berkeley with it. I'm gonna give Abby the assist on that because she's the one who led the faceoff, sent it right over where she wanted it. That makes it 2-0 Spuds. All right, so again, Abby with the faceoff. So Lucy on the near side and Alyssa on the far side. Ellie and Berkeley still in on B. Ellie grabs that one in the far corner of Spud zone, turns it on the near side, pulls it up off the boards towards Lucy. And she just follows it up. Alyssa's able to get it out of the zone. And back and forth across the blue line over there. Finally, Abby's like, oh, I'm trying to skate it out. Alyssa picks it up at the red line. Moves it, she goes into their zone. Hits the ref. Nobody called the offside. Alyssa does a little shimmy and shake up there, trying to set one up. Deflects off from the goalie to Lucy, and Lucy puts it in for a goal. Lucy from Alyssa. That puts them up 3-0, 6 minutes or 7 minutes into the game. 8:01 left in the period. Sato with the faceoff, gets it back to Bevan. Bevan pokes it up into their zone. And she follows it up. Gets it out front for Marley, who then followed up her own shot and threw it in for another goal. That makes it 4-0. This one comes back to Ruby. She throws it across to Sayla. Sayla gets it into their zone, moves it just crossing the blue line. They throw it down. It goes down on net. Ella just covers it up. Oh, she threw it back out, but whistle had already blown. So we're going to face off the Spud zone. Sayla's taking it. Marley and Brindley are still in with her. We still got Ruby and Bevan back in on defense. Goes into the near corner. Just thrown up front to the defender. He backhands it into the far corner. Berkeley's there, able to grab it. She starts driving it out. Sorry, Brindley. Those names, some of them are so close together, I get them mixed up, and I don't speak well. The English ain't real natural to me anyway, even though it's the only thing I speak. All right, Sayla sends one in, goes off a defender towards the net, just deflected out. Bring it up to center ice. 21 for Duluth cuts across, gets down to the Spud zone. Brindley lifts her stick and takes the puck away. As she gets into the zone, goes into the corner. He tries to get it out. Oh, he chases after it right in front of us here. What that whistle was, offsides. Yeah, I think we had an offside in the Spud since they hadn't actually crossed the blue line when Marley and the 17 for Duluth. That wasn't 17. It's a little girl. 17 was taller. Anyway, it went down on the blue line right here on the boards in front of us, and I think when they backhanded the puck, we already had to put the players up. It was right close to the blue line, so they called. No, I'm wrong, because that would have been outside. So I'm not sure what the call was here. Why it's down in the corner. Oh, we got a Duluth player in the box. We got a penalty. The Spuds are on a power play. Number 7's in the supposed to have taken Marley down. All right, puck comes around near side. Right, Maddie throws it up, goes off the goalie, up into the backboards and around. Goes around near side. Comes back to Berkeley at the point. She throws it in deep. Gets deflected by Abby towards the net, but it goes wide left. Comes back around. Berkeley's going to keep it in again. Alyssa grabs it in the corner, throws it out, and along the boards, throws it out along the front. Maddie chases it down in the far corner. She goes in there to help her. She goes down. Abby's in there too. Gets centered right up, but Duluth grabs it, takes it behind the net, comes around near side. Lost the puck in the corner. 35 seconds left in the penalty. She's trying to get it out. Oh, and they cross the blue line. Berkeley grabs it, throws it back in. Everybody is cleared, so but then Duluth dumps it back down. It's in the Spud zone. Berkeley grabs it there, trying to throw it up the boards to Abby. Abby deflects it across the middle. Ellie's able to grab it there, get it up to the red line, and push into their zone. Brindley grabs it there, cuts to her left, back to her right, and loses her skate. Puck fluttered just past Berkeley. She's chasing it down to the Spud zone as the puck rolls all the way into the corner. She throws it back hard across the middle, gets it out of the zone, but right towards some Duluth players. But Ellie's right there to keep it from going into our zone. It comes back up. Spud's getting a change, defensive change. We've got an offensive change too. Casella was in on that one. She throws it over to Harley. Harley deflects it up towards their end. Just thrown back in the Spud zone. Ruby chases it into the corner. Bevan grabs it back behind the net, comes around near side, cuts around one player, cuts around to her right around another, gets up to mid-ice. Drives to her right where she's got a little room. Defender lost her stick. Bevan gets to the far side, tries to throw it out front of the net, but it hits the player. Comes back to her. She chucks it again, goes up the side of the net. And the goalie scoops that one up with her glove. .4:15 of the remaining in period one. Spuds up 4-0 since the Duluth Icebreakers. Okay, that's a great name. Oh, that one comes from Bevan up high, just over the net. Oh, and then it comes around the sides, up past her stick, and all the way down. Ella pokes it up. Bevan grabs it, lost it behind the net. Able to poke it over. Alyssa gets it over on the far side. So she drives it back out. She passes it up to Abby. Abby gets it over to Lucy. Lucy drives in. Wants to throw a shot down. Goes just a little wide right. Goalie kicks it over even farther into the near circle. Abby puts it back down towards the center. Lucy centers it up, but it goes all the way across. Comes back to Abby, or Ruby. She throws it in, and it gets deflected. Goal for Ruby Gustafson. Not sure who sent it back to her. Goalie was moving to her left to cover it, and it went off one of the defender's sticks and cut back to the left behind where the goalie was moving, and she couldn't come back for it. And that one found the left side of the net. And his line is still in. We have defensive change, so Berkeley and Ellie are back in on D now. It gets thrown out towards the front of the net. Ellie grabs it, swings around behind the net, brings it up the right side. Berkeley clears it out. Abby grabs it at the blue line. And push into their zone. It's thrown out front. It's into the near corner. Comes back to Berkeley. Tries to throw it up. Goes over Lucy and behind the net. She tries to wrap it around. Deflects it over. Ellie sends it back down in behind the net. Comes down the boards to the far corner. Kicks off, so it does get out to center ice. Luce tries to jump on it. Oh, can't get it out. Alyssa grabs it on the run, gets it out to center ice. Oh, they cleared before they threw it back in. Dumped it back down. Ellie grabs it, comes around behind the net near side, throws it off the boards. Can't get it up though. There she gets it out. Lucy gets it out. She drives it up to the red line. Fighting on the boards right here in front of us. Just back out. Duluth tries to drive down. She centers up. Nice backhanded pass. Just couldn't do anything with it. Back out. Lucy gets it out of the zone. Picks it up. Pushing it past the red line. Can't get into their zone though. They knock it over near the other side. Berkeley dumps it in. Spuds are getting a change. Oh, she must have just been on the side of the red line because they called an icing. So we're going to have a face-off in the Spud zone. All right, so Abby's coming in. Take the face-off. She's got Marley and Brindley with her. And Ruby and Devin are back on D. Up at center cross. Goes off the boards into their zone. Devin kicks it left. Rolls into the boards in front of us. Brindley kicks it over into their zone. And it flutters back out. Got it clear. Devin swings to her left, let everybody out. Dumps it down into the corner. Just waiting to send something else. She sends it around the boards. And we get it back up to center ice. Devin gets down there to it though and throws it across. Oh. He tries to bring it up and it gets redirected back down in the Spud zone. Abby grabbed it there, swung it around. And Duluth players threw it back in before they cleared, so we got offsides on Duluth. 37 seconds left in period one. Spuds up 5-0. Spuds played them on Friday and beat them then too, but I don't remember being this lopsided. But we'll see how it ends. I think it's just the first period. And it's an early morning game, and those girls have been traveling all weekend, so for Duluth anyway. Well, Spuds too. They went to Bemidji yesterday. All right, puck goes down the Spud zone and down in the corner. Maddie grabs it there, swings around behind, backhands it up towards Mela. Scoots past her, and Duluth dumps it back down in. Ripley doing a nice job of getting her body in front of the other player, and so she could get the puck and throw it back the other way. Comes out to Sayla. She drives it in. Gets pushed into the corner, and that's the end of the period. Horn blows before she gets a chance to get a shot off. That's the end of period one. Spuds are up 5-0. Sun's coming out, coming through the windows here. There's a light coming in off the ice. So a quick break, and then we'll be back with period two. All right, we're starting period 2. Sayla's got the initial face-off. Got Maddie number 5 near side here. You change sides. Spuds are down here. Defender on the right. Ella's down there in the goal. Puck goes down the Spud zone. Goes around behind the net. Up in the near corner. Maddie kicks it off the boards and then grabs it again, drives it down, goes into their zone. Trying to cut across. Gonna lose the puck around the net. Follows up, grabs it there, throws it back up, trying to get it up to Sayla, but it flutters down and now it's rolling. And it starts to redirect towards the board, so we have no icing. Oh, Maddie with a good stick to grab that one away. Ends up with Sayla. She drives it, goes around one girl, drives in. She's getting just in front of a girl, throws it up. Goalie kicks it up into the near corner. I'm gonna move my scoring sheet so I don't have to look back the other way and miss something. All right, puck comes back out to the point. Oh, and then rebounded by Maddie. Oh, didn't it go in? Oh, must have. I thought from this angle it looked like it went in. Must have gotten off a pad or something. So Berkeley had a hard shot from the point. Goalie deflected it and it comes right out towards Maddie, and Maddie kicked it back in. I thought it went in, but it must have. Her pads are black, so I was sure it just got absorbed in there and it came out. So they didn't call it. Pucks along the near boards, trying to get it out. Comes up to center ice right in front of us. Alyssa grabs it, drives in, goes towards the center, splits the defenders, throws a shot up just wide of the post. Comes up the far side. Ruth grabs it back, hands it up to number 9. But Ruby's right there to send it back in. And she retreats to the red line where the puck comes back right to her. Oh, Bevan tries to take in with it and they take it off. They drive to their right, throw a shot up. Ella stopped it once, it deflected up front. She cut to her left just in time to stop that one from going in and then covering it up. Oh, bringing down the fights. We're going to have the ice start to melt from too much sunlight.
So this ice is tough enough. It doesn't need any warming.
Right. So Sarah's got the face off. Ruth got it right out front of the net, but then it got the puck behind the net and comes around the near corner. Then tries to get it out, we send it back in. Ruby grabs it on the right side, swings behind the net to the far side, throws it around the boards. Doesn't make it, so then it gets bounced around her, and Ruby picks it up. She gets it out to center ice. Passes the red line. Gets dumped down in behind their net. They come up center with it. The 9 to Duluth tries to get it across, but Sayla grabs it. Gets it out to the red line. Puck scoots over the right side. She grabs it there, drives it on the right, trying to bring it over to Brindley, who throws a puck up, but just like a miss wide right. Is behind the net. Sayla's again trying to throw it back up front. Brindley gets it there, tries to pull it up, gets knocked into the corner. Blue starts to advance it. And right here in front of us, left to right. Interesting what the call was there, if that was an offsides on Duluth, but there was a delayed whistle. So, oh, nope, something on Sayla. Sayla's going in the box. 1.5 for Aldi. I didn't see what it was. Did you see what the penalty was? Did you see what the penalty was? Did you see what the penalty was? No. I didn't either. I just saw Sayla go to the box, so.
Maybe that's cross-checking, but I didn't see a cross-check, but she might have did it when I wasn't looking.
Yeah. All right, so puck still in the Spud zone, goes down in the near corner. Maddie kicks over to Alyssa. Alyssa picks it up on the front board. She backhands it over to Alyssa. Maddie drives in, gets it back over to Alyssa. Comes on the left side and throws a shot up. Goalie's able to swallow that one up. shorthanded opportunity there, just couldn't put it in. Let's see, that's the face-off. Got Ellie and Berkeley back on D, and Maddie over to her right. Ellie sends it around the boards back behind the net. Maddie goes up there to see it. Alyssa throws it up front, but since we pushed it short, we didn't have anybody right up front to get it. Duluth starts to bring it out the far side, sends it center ice, 21 for them, starts to drive it in on the left side. Berkeley gets a good body position to get in front of her, and Maddie takes the puck and drives it around behind the net and back up. She crosses into their zone. Cutting to her right behind the defender. Backhands a shot up, and it goes in. Shorthanded goal for Maddie Burksfield. 22 seconds left on the penalty. That makes it 6-0 Spuds, with 10:56 remaining in period 2 and 22 seconds left on the penalty. All right, so Abby's got the face-off with Brindley here with her. We got Ruby and Ellie Brindley. Ruby and Bevan back in on D. So it goes in the Spud zone. Bevan sends it around. Abby's there to take the puck away from the defender, drives into their zone, backhands up towards Brindley. Brindley drives in, throws it in the 5-hole for another goal. So Brindley with one with the assist from Abby. Still 5 seconds left on the penalty, so has 2 shorthanded goals on this penalty for the Spuds. Yeah, face off, Bevan grabs this one, ends up running into Brindley, but she still gets it, drives into their zone, goes to the right. Marley comes in after the penalty's over. Gets it cleared out of their zone. Abby grabs it, swings around the near side, trying to get it back in. It comes back out to center ice. Duluth drives into the Spud zone. Centers it up, but it goes all the way across. Gets sent back out to center ice. Abby and Marley trying to do something with it there. And it kicks it down towards the Duluth zone. Abby follows up, drives towards the net, throws it up front for Marley. Can't get a clean shot towards the net. Duluth gets it back out of the zone. Abby swings around towards the net, throws it up, and it goes in. Another goal for Abby Knudsen. Makes it 8-0. All right, out that face-off, Berkeley gets it up towards their zone, but it moves it along the boards. On the far side in front of the benches. Comes out center. Taylor throws it out. Maddie grabs it. She gets tripped up going in, but there's no call. Puck goes into the far corner. Comes up to Berkeley. She drives in. Throws it down. She's into the near corner. Maddie chases it down there. Puck comes up along the boards to Ellie. She poke check it. Keep it in. Maddie takes it behind the net. Swings up front. Tries to backhand it. Loses it. Goes into the far corner. Back up to Mela. Tried a shot, but couldn't get through a defender's stick. Back up. This time it gets past. Comes out to center ice. So they backhand it back in. They get it right back out. Maddie grabs it. Takes it to the far side in front of the scorer's box. Tries to get up front. Puck comes across at the blue line. And dumped it in, and then her and Sayla chase it down. Ruth brings it behind their net and sends it up center trying to get it out, and they do get it all the way cleared out. Icing's been waved off, so Ellie's chasing it down the corner. She swings around behind the Spuds net, comes around near side. Then it gets to the Spuds blue line, tries to pass it over to Mela. Mela gets it in, throws it center to Alyssa, but just too far in front of her. She's going to take it in the corner. She throws it back up again. Spuds in the middle of a change, so it goes all the way to the far side. So it comes back behind the Duluth net. Abby's in, so she's got it in the corner. She throws it up out to Berkeley. Berkeley comes in with it from the point. Backhands it up towards the net. Goes just wide left. Back up to her again. Goes off her skate. Duluth's able to clear it out. Ellie's chasing it down to the Spud zone. No icing. She grabs it, swings around behind the net, come around the other side. Throws it off the boards up towards Abby. Abby gets it out and then pokes it away from one of their girls. Grabs it, drives into their zone, comes to her left. Throws it up. Oh yeah, because that would not have gone in. Abby threw that one up. The goalie went for it and got her glove on it. But from this angle, and I was like straight behind her, if you guys could see it, like it would have gone over. But she knocked it down and it went in the goal. So that makes it a hat trick for Abby, I'm pretty sure right there. But that's a tough one for the goalie to let in because I don't think that would have gone in if she would have just let it go. But you don't know. This one gets thrown up towards the net, and Ella covers it. All right, face off in the near circle. Sale's got the face off. Got Brindley and Marley in with her on the offensive line, and Bevan and Ruby on the D. And goes back down into the Spuds corner. Comes around the far side. Sale gets it there. So Marley and Brindley are driving in. Got a 3-on-1. He throws it down. Goes past, just wide left, down in the corner. Comes back up to Bevan. Bevan breaks her stick as she goes in, trying to knock it back in. The puck is deflected out. Waved off icing. Ruby's there to make sure they can't throw it back up. All right, so throw back in the Spud zone, trying to get it out. Finally gets it across the line. Marley grabs it. Gets it knocked away into the near corner, goes down. She follows up with it, throws it up, hits the goalie. Comes up near side, they're trying to get it out. They do get it out to center ice. Number 9, they got a little 3-on-1 going. Berkeley does a nice job of pushing 21 towards the right side. And then doesn't give her a shooting opportunity or a passing lane. Comes out to the Duluth to the left point. Trying to throw it down towards the net, but Ellie's there. Gets it up to Brindley on the left boards here right in front of us. She drives in, pushes around the stick, goes down towards the net, throws it up. Goalie catches that one. All right, so 5:06. Finally get a whistle to get the Bevan's broken stick picked up. We're clearing that out. 5:06 left in period 2. Spuds up 9-0. So Abby's line is in. She's got Abby, Mela, and Maddie. Ellie gets it at the blue line, keeps it in, throws it down in the corner. Maddie comes out with it. Shoots up to her right, tries to get out in front of the net. It's deflected to the far side. Goes back out to Berkeley. She backhands it in. Gets back behind the net, comes around the other side. He comes up, keeps it in. Again, she's able to keep it in. She's able to take it away from two. There's her and two Icebreakers. They're trying to get it out. She's trying to get it. She kept it in, kept fighting along the boards for it till it kind of scoots out in front of the net. Maddie tries to pass it over to Mela, but it skips over into the far corner. Comes back behind the net again. Maddie comes around, trying to wrap it around. Puck comes out. Berkeley again gets it, throws it in, hits Abby with it, and then Duluth clears it out. This time we'll have icing. So we got a whistle stopping play at 3:58. So face-off's going to be in the far corner. So Sayla's taking the face-off. She's got Lucy to her right and Alyssa to her left. Ruby and Bevan. Ruby gets one, throws it in deep, and the goalie catches it. All right, this goes back to Ruby again. There she slap shots it. She's back behind the net. Thrown back up and redeflected back in. So Alyssa sends it up to Sayla, who gets a goal. Was it Lucy?
I think it was Lucy.
All right, we'll do that. Goal for Lucy from Alyssa. All right, same lines in. Sayla's got the face-off, gets it back. Bevan tries to jump on it, gets it up. Alyssa grabs it. She drives into their zone, cuts to her left. There's a shot up. It's deflected off, goes back behind their net again. Scrambling up front. Sayla sends it up to Lucy. Deflects, puck is deflected away. Comes out near side to center ice. Gets knocked down into the Spud zone. Ruby grabs it in the corner. Swings it around, throws it around to the far side. The Duluth players gets it when she comes off the bench, but then Sayla ends up taking it away. I don't know how that was offsides. Sayla was the first one across, and it had not crossed the blue line yet when he blew the whistle. But don't know. 2:55 left in period 2. Spuds up 10-0. Bevan's taking the face off. Abby, number 12, normally takes him to this line, is broken out far left. And likely Bevan's going to try to knock it all the way over to her to give her a skating lane. It's undefended. Marley's on the right side. Brittany's on the left. And that one does come out to Abby. And she's got a spin to handle it, and by then the defender closes in on her, so she throws it into the near or far corner. Backhanded up front. Brinley throws it back to Bevan. Bevan's trying to get it off the boards back up to Brinley. It's back to Bevan. She drives in. Cuts to her right, throws a shot down. Really turned more of a pass to Marley, but it gets just past her into the boards in the back. Comes up the far right side. Duluth gets it up to center ice, but Abby sends it right over to Brinley. Brinley drives in. Oh, loses her. We're going to have a penalty for tripping on Duluth. Oh, hooking. Calling hooking on her. Okay. So Spuds are going to go on a power play. 2:16 left in period 2. Number 7 for Duluth is going in the box for a minute and a half for hooking. Face-off is going to be in the near corner. Sayla's got the face-off. Maddie's to her left and Alyssa's to her right. Goes into the corner. Sayla chases after it there. It's knocked back into the corner. She throws it right up. Maddie throws it right up to Sayla. A point-blank shot. Goalie dropped down in front of it. We got another whistle. All right, Sayla's taking this one again. It cuts out. Berkeley's at the point. She throws it down deep. Goes wide left. He sends it over to the far side. Alyssa throws it back up to Berkeley. She centers up. Settles a shot. Throws it deep. Goalie catches it. All right, again, Sayla's got the face-off. Cuts out center. Goes back behind all the Spuds. Goalie chases it all the way over to the corner. And Maddie follows up to get it down in, goes behind the net, comes around to the far corner. He's trying to push it up. Oop. Got deflected behind Berkeley, so she couldn't handle it. It goes out front to red line, but then Maddie grabs it there. She swings around near side, drives into their zone. Swinging around, trying to throw it up towards Alyssa. Sayla's right there. And again, Sayla took a shot at it, but the goalie is able to grab it. And Spuds have put in 10 goals on it, but their goalie's playing pretty well. The shots are really lopsided. They're not up on the board here, and I think I've only marked 2 or 3 saves for Ella, and lots of shots for the Spuds. They spent all time in their zone. So Abby's in for that one, comes back to Ruby. Ruby throws it down. Gets deflected from the goalie into the near corner. Comes back out to Ruby again. So she passes it down towards Brindley and Marley. Bevan turns it over. Abby follows up to make sure it doesn't come out, but then they do backhand it out. 22 seconds left in the penalty. Puck goes down into the Spud zone. And this time they called icing. All right, 18 seconds left in the penalty. Abby's got the face-off. She's got Marley and Brindley with her out in front of the net. Bevan and Ruby back on the defensive points. This one cuts back between them. Flutters up towards center ice. Bevan grabs it, cuts around to the far side. Gets ahead of steam up, drives into the zone. Cuts to her right, goes towards the net, throws it up towards somebody, but gets deflected by a defender out. Ruby tries to advance it out. Ruby keeps it in, goes in, throws a shot down. It's deflected up. Comes around near side. I need a quick stick to keep that one in. Goes back out to Bevan. She throws it down. Can't get it into Abby. Puck comes up behind. Brindley's trying to get it in. The goalie lays out. Is able to reach back and cover it. Brindley had a wraparound. The goalie got out front and lost her bounce, went back, and she just reached down and just covered it up with her glove side. So we're getting a wholesale change. Say those lines in. Sayla's taking the face off. She's got Alyssa to her right. Oh, nope, Lisa to her right. And Naylor to her left. They changed her up a little bit. Long shot from Berkeley. Goalie blocked that one and covered it up. Berkeley and Ellie back on D. Sayla's taking the face off. Gets it back to Ellie. Ellie settles the puck down, tries to throw it in. Goalie deflects it off. Back up front. Berkeley throws it back down on the net. Goes wide left. Naylor tries to redeflect it in and can't do so. Comes back out to Berkeley again. And before she can throw it down, we got a whistle. That is the end of period 2. They're going to go off for... Well, they're not going to go off for... The loose goalie was like, well, they're going to be zamming. I'm done. I'm going to go take this break. And everybody else is like, nope, we're not going to zam. We're just going to play the next one. Somebody, a parent went in to get her, so she's going to come back out. Yeah, she might have. So we will see. I will kill the sound here. We're going to find out how long this little break's going to be. All right, we are starting period 3. Spuds up 10-0 on the Duluth Icebreakers. Here at the Cullen Hockey Center in the Sanford rink. This is why we're shooting from the ice, or from the glass, I should say, because we don't have any good bleachers here. Get a good aerial shot. Goes down in the Spud zone, or I'm sorry, in the Duluth zone. So they change sides. Now you get in with that one, try to throw a shot, but it goes up high. Comes out to the corner. He's able to drive it up to get it out of the zone. He sends it back down towards their zone. They take it down behind their own net, cutting around to the far side. So takes it away and tries to send it up. Maddie's swinging at it. He misses. Ruby jumps up, trying to center it back up. He kicks it to the backboards. There's someone to pass it to, and nobody for the Spuds jumped on it. That comes back out to Ruby. Oh, but she fell down as she's trying to kick it, so it comes out. And they center it up, but Bevan's able to deflect it to the far side. Maddie grabs it at the Spuds blue line, drives into their zone. Settling the puck down, throws a shot up. Goalie just grabbed that one right out of the air. So we're going to be in run time now, so if you see the clock up there, it's going to keep running since we're a goal difference in the third period. So Abby's got the face-off. She's got Lucy, number 18, to her right, and Alyssa, 20, to her left. She throws it back, but she splits the defenders, and it's going to go all the way down. Berkeley follows up there at center ice, trying to get it in, but it gets kicked back the other way again. Ellie gets it down on the Spuds zone, takes it across and throws it up. Alyssa gets it at the red line. She drives into their zone. Backhands it towards the net. Can't get all the way over to Lucy though, but Abby follows up. Kicks it back to Alyssa, who throws a shot down. Goalie covers it. So 12:15 left in period 3. Spuds up 10-0. Now he's got the face-off again. Got Berkeley and Ellie back on defense. This one goes back to Berkeley in left point. Oh, she tries for a hard shot, but doesn't hit the ice before she hit the puck, and it just kind of knocked it forward a little bit. Comes back out. Throws it back up. She tries to kick it to the right, but it gets knocked back the other way. Ellie chases it down the Spud zone. Swings around behind the net to the right side. Comes up on the far side, kicks it off the boards up to Alyssa. Alyssa tries to get it around. They do clear the zone. It comes up to the red line. Abby goes down. Alyssa went down first, and Abby went down, and Duluth kicked it back the other way. Ellie kept it in, so she's pushing it along the boards up into their zone. Drives into the corner, starts swinging towards the net. Goes around behind. Sends it up towards Berkeley here at the point. She throws it down, flutters down. The goalie kicks it across and then covers it up. Didn't get much on that one, and it was just fluttering, but it made it all the way to the goalie. All right, face up in the far corner of the Duluth zone. A wholesale line change here, so Taylor's line is in. And Bevan and Ruby are back on D. This one comes back to the Spuds blue line. Ruby grabs it, comes around their side, passes it over towards Sayla, kicks up into their zone. They kick it back out of there again. He sends it across. Everybody clears. Sayla grabs it, drives it on the left side. Comes in, throws a shot up. Oh, it's right up front! And then she pokes it in. Goal for Sayla Alderson with an assist from Sayla Alderson. That's how I'm scoring goal. She followed up her shot, and it got kind of just bounced right behind the goalie in front of the goal line, and you just see her stick come in and knock it in. It makes it 11-0 Spuds. Offensive line change. Abby's line's in with Mayla and Maddie with her. And Maddie starts to drive this one into the corner. And still got behind the net. She moves her feet, goes down. Puck comes on the other side. Dave trying to push it up. Abby took it away and threw it down into the far corner. Centered up from Maddie, but it goes all the way across. It's back up front. He starts to drive it out. Ruby kicks it over to Mayla. Mayla gets it up to Bevan. Bevan back over to Ruby. Ruby sends it over to Maddie. And he tries to get in. One of the Duluth players is injured. She went down. She's getting up, but she's definitely wondering her leg hurts, looks like. Right leg. Well, maybe not so bad. She's actually putting weight on that right leg, not the left one. All right, let's see. We have a face-off outside of the Duluth bench. No penalties called on that. I didn't see how she went down. Abby's got the face-off. Maybe number 8 to her right. It's gets past her to Ruby. Ruby comes in on the right side. And get a clean shot. Goes back behind the net. Oops, sorry. I'll get this screen over the camera. Comes up on the far side. She starts to drive it out. Gets up to center ice. Kicks it in around Bevan, and they chase it down. Abby reversed it in the corner. Comes back out to center ice. And thrown back in by Duluth for an offside. Got 7.5 minutes remaining in the period. Sayla's lines in now. Sayla's got the face-off. Goes back into the Spud zone. Ellie and Berkeley are in. Ellie's on defense. Ella gets it up to Alyssa. Alyssa gets it over to Sayla. Sayla's driving towards the net. It goes down behind the net. Comes up on the far side. Gets it around Ellie. Comes out of the zone, but Sayla follows up with it. She drives it back in. Alyssa got out long enough to keep that one from being offside, so just quick enough. Alyssa gets it over to Lucy. Lucy starts driving it in. Lucy gets towards the near board. She follows it up there. Gets it down behind the net. Sayla throws it up for a wraparound, but the goalie covers it up. 6:15 remaining in the third period. Spuds up 11-0. Same lines in, so Sayla's taking the face-off. She's got Lucy, number 18, to her right. Alyssa, number 20, to her left. Berkeley throws a shot in, goes off a skate. Over to Alyssa. Alyssa throws it towards the net as well. Goes deflected back behind. Comes down the near corner. He tries to send it up. They throw it center. Get it out to center ice, where Ellie grabs it. Throws it back up, and Alyssa dumps it in. She gets it up to Sayla. So it cuts back to her left, drives to the front, tries to get a shot in, deflected into the near corner. Comes back out to Berkeley. Berkeley advances, then throws a shot, misses wide left. It's around up to Ellie. Ellie throws it back to the center. And Lucy throws it up off a defender, and Duluth sends it back out to the point. Ellie gets it up, Berkeley gets it up to Sayla. Goes into the corner. Sent up front to Lucy. Poking at it. Gets cleared out. Quickly tries to get a shot, but can't get much on it. Gets back out to Ellie. Ellie tries to get a shot on. Comes up to Sayla up front. Gets deflected off. Comes back out to Sayla. She gets another shot on it. All right, 4.5 minutes remaining. Everybody's changing, so Abby's taking the face off. Marley's to her right, and I believe Brimley to her left. Got Ruby and Bevan back on defense. Waiting for something. Unless we got a... Oh, we have a penalty there. We have a penalty at number 17 for Duluth. So we have power play for the Spuds. I never took it off last time, so I'll do it again. Comes in the near corner. Oh, gets past Ruby. Comes up to center ice. Bevan picks it up. Moves it around. Duluth dumps it in, but they had a player offsides. So we got a face off just to our left here, just outside the Spud zone. Bevan's going to take it. Got Abby out wide right, and Maddie near right. Luke takes that one initially, but then it gets kicked back out of the zone to the far side, comes up to the red line. They dump it in. Bevan chases it down behind the net, comes around near side. Got a little bit of skating room, but she passes it up to Abby, deflects it off into their zone, and she chases it into the corner. Tries to reverse direction, pass backhanded up to Maddie. Maddie gets a shot down, but it gets deflected up to the goalie, then it goes off into the corner. He's trying to clear it out, but Abby kicks it back up to Ruby, who then sends it back down deep. Into the corner. Maddie's trying to swing around with it. Center it up. Abby keeps it from coming up, then it comes back to Ruby. That gets knocked over to the far side. Bevan drives in with it into the far corner and sends it across. Maddie throws it back to Ruby, who sends it back up to her. Maddie cuts across. She goes across, and Duluth tries to send it back out. Maddie's quick to keep it in, so they can get up off the glass and then clear it out. It's sent across. Alyssa comes out, grabs on the far side, drives it into their zone. Oh, Bevan keeps it in. Gets tripped up, nothing called. Their players get tripped up, nothing called. Puck goes down to the Spud zone. And the far board gets sent back up. Alyssa follows up, gets it out. They start to send the puck in, and they do call offsides on that one because she hadn't cleared yet. Minute and a half left. Period 3, Spuds up 11-0. Penalty's over. Team's back at full strength. Sayla's got the face-off. She's got Mayla number 8 with her and Lucy number 18. Blakely and Ellie are in for defense right now. This one gets sent down towards the Spuds net, but it goes wide right, goes back behind. It comes up front. Ellie grabs it in front of the net and swings around behind, comes around far side. Drives up the far boards. Gets under the neutral ice, gets it down into their zone. Into the corner. Pushed into the corner where Duluth starts to take it away. But Lucy's there to follow up, make sure it doesn't come out. Ellie then sends it up front to Mayla. Mayla throws a shot down. And she's backhands another one. I didn't see who got the goal. So goal there from Lucy with the assist from Mayla. Oh, good hard work though. She had like 3 shots on it, but finally it's bouncing around, and Lucy's able to get it into the net. All right, 5 seconds left. Comes down to the near corner. And that is the end. Spuds win this one 12-0. We don't have our schedule for the districts tournament next weekend. But once we do, we will try to get that up for you. Check the Twitter and the Facebook page. All right, so we have district tournament in Crosby next weekend. I think we're playing Friday night, and then again on Saturday, a couple games. Figure out where we're going, how it's going to end up. Maybe Lakes is the home team, and they are a very tough team, so